What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. As you guys know, with All-Star break and stuff, there wasn't many videos. So this last week, I told y'all I was going to be giving away $100 to a commenter down below under a video. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So shout out to Matthew Bolin 998. Matthew Bolin 998. Thank you for commenting. Thank you to everybody who commented, showed love on the videos, just watched the videos, period. I appreciate all of you. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter, Matthew, at Cam_ATL. Everybody, by the way, if y'all want to follow me on Twitter, at Cam_ATL. If you have any questions for me and stuff, that's the best place to get a hold of me. Or you can find me at Props Made Easy as well. You can message me over there, whatever you want to do there as well to get in touch with me. There's a lot of different ways, but the main way, at Cam_ATL on Twitter. All right. Thank you guys for joining me, man. I'm so pumped up for this week. I woke up this morning with so much energy ready to go. I guess I just got some really good sleep last night or something. But man, I'm just super excited about this slate of games today. I'm going to do something a little different this week. I'm going to do $50 giveaway, right? I'm going to do the $50 giveaway to one person. But I'm also going to throw in a free monthly subscription of propsmadeeasy.com. Okay? So the winner of this week's video commenter, all right, next week when I choose the winner on Monday, I will not only be giving that person $50, but I'll be giving them a free month of access to propsmadeeasy.com. And that's awesome too, because that means you're going to be able to use it for NFL for a little bit before that month's over. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into the video for today, baby. I'm feeling sweepish today. I'm feeling sweepish. Really good spots that I'm liking today. Let's start with MLB. So first and foremost with MLB, if you're new to the channel, this is your first time watching, this is your first time seeing PropsMadeEasy.com, one thing I want to make clear is that, as always, I always like to mention, hitter fantasy score and pitcher fantasy score are always going to be the biggest differentials you see, because that's fantasy score. There's bigger discrepancies between that than you'll see with actual stats, like with a guy's pitcher strikeouts and stuff like. You're not going to see a 3 differential on a pitcher's strikeouts, and if you do, you need to lock that shit in immediately. You're not going to see a differential like that with something like that. So you have more opportunity to see bigger differentials with fantasy scores. That doesn't mean that you need to play a 6-man and play the best fantasy scores that you can. As always, pick your favorite of those fantasy score spots and maybe sprinkle them into whatever you're doing. All right? Don't go too crazy with fantasy score. I always say that. I almost didn't even put fantasy score, like when we were talking with Props Made Easy and stuff, when we were all talking and stuff and deciding what stats we really wanted to focus on and get put in here. Like, I was on the edge when it came to adding fantasy score, like, because fantasy scores, just discrepancies would be large, and I already knew that. I already knew they would be at the top of the list here, but we all agreed at the end of it that people would understand that, look, fantasy score of course is going to have higher differentials. I'm going to be smart about it and pick the right one. So that's why when you look at the tool immediately, you'll see fantasy score as the biggest differentials. That's solely because the discrepancies with fantasy score are going to be wider than you'll see with regular prop types. All right, but the main prop types you need to be betting on are the regular ones, like total bases, pitcher strikeouts, pitching outs, earned runs allowed, stuff like that. So speaking of total bases, I really like Will Benson today. Will Benson sticks out to me for Cincinnati going against Milwaukee. Great spot for him in this matchup here. I really love Will Benson, man. Not only is Will Benson a guy who can hit the ball hard and hit a home run, but he's also a stolen base candidate at any moment. The total bases of 0.5 feels too low to me in this matchup. Um, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of exposure to him. Plus, going against Colin Rea, great spot for him, that lefty-righty matchup. Vegas likes the over at minus 135, but as we know, we don't care a ton about that. But the fact that Vegas is on the over here, as well as the projection has him at 1.03, a 0.53 differential, we immediately know, okay, this is a very solid play. So Will Benson over total bases, really like that spot for him there. Now, when it comes to the second play, I've been debating this. I've been going back and forth. I've debated it. There's multiple different spots that I think are interesting today that I could roll with for sure. Um, yeah, I mean, I've been looking it over for that second pick. What do I feel the best about? What do I want to roll with? And there's one spot that I think is going to be a solid spot. I think that it's pretty safe to say that this offense should do very well against this pitcher. And because of that, I'm going to go with Quinn Priesters for Pittsburgh's over 2.5 earned runs allowed. I think Priester gives up 3 or more. The data suggests 3 pretty much, 2.98, a 0.48 differential between where the prop line is at 2.5 and where we're expecting him to end up. He's going against a San Diego squad that's going to have a lot of lefties to be able to run out against him. San Diego's got a lot of talent in that lineup, obviously, to run up against him. San Diego's at home. Priester's on the road. Priester doesn't have a huge sample to go off of this season, but the little sample you do have, I mean, he's just not really missing bats. He's struggling, and this is a tough spot for him once again. So over on Quinn Priester's earned runs allowed of 2.5. Vegas also likes the over, as well as the data matching up. So really like that spot for the over on the earned runs allowed for Quinn Priester. All right, so that was Will Benson over total bases at 0.5, and then over on Quinn Priester's earned runs allowed. Let's take a look at first inning runs tool. So when it comes to the first inning runs tool today, we have the best over as the Blue Jays and Dodgers. What I suggest with the first inning runs tool, by the way, is to give it some time. Let all that data, there's a lot of data that comes into this tool for the first inning runs. Give it some time. Maybe wait till around lunch or so to start locking in your first inning runs just to make sure all the data is in for sure. But early on, so far with the early look on what we have available, we have the base amount of data that we need in here to be able to make these decisions. Barrios and Grove are good spots to target. Barrios has been good in the first inning, but Grove has really struggled. Toronto could definitely get on the board in the first inning on this one. So I'm going to project that Toronto does get over. We're going to go over on Blue Jays and Dodgers. There's no other spots that really stick out to me. I mean, this is a 62.5 hit percent, but I like it to be higher than that when I'm going to place a bet on something. So I'm just going to roll with the over on the Blue Jays and Dodgers for now. When we come back to it, there might be more data in it, and we'll be able to go even further with it. All right. For CSGO, we have the over on minimal for River Plate going against LRV, map 1 to 2 kills. Prop line's only at 30. Have him at 32.48, a 2.48 differential there for minimal. Really like that over for minimal in this matchup here at only 30. All right. Next up, we're going to have the under. On the other side of that game, reversive for LRV. His headshots is at 19. We have data suggests he's going to get around 16.7, 17. That's a minus 2.25 differential between the prop line at 19. He needs 20. We have him. He needs 20 to kill us. We have him projected around 16, 17. So really like the under on reversives, map 1 and 2 headshots at 19, and then the over on minimal map 1 and 2 kills. All right. Next up, Wnba. Do we have any Wnba today? It doesn't see, the tool doesn't have anything up yet for it. Hold on, let me see. Wnba is nothing today on the 24th. We don't have anything today. That's why the tool doesn't have anything up there. And then soccer just has one prop available. Nothing crazy. Not going to get too involved with soccer today. So MLB recap. Also, I wanted to add, before we get into the recap of today's plays, there is an addition that is going to be made. I'm not exactly sure when it's rolling out, but at Props Made Easy, I'm actually made a call to see if we could add this to the Props Made Easy tools, but a like and dislike option. So next to the players over here on the left side, I want a like and dislike option. So that, let's say Vladimir Guerrero is at the top here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like this. As the day goes on, I drop a like on it. All the props that I like, I drop a like on it. Let's say we come in, somebody comes in here. You come in here, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You come onto the tool, and you're able to immediately see, okay, Vladimir's got 25 likes, 3 dislikes. You're able to go over the likes and dislikes and get an immediate recognition of what the people are liking. So not only you can see what the data likes, but you're able to see what the mass of people are liking when it comes to props for the day. So that's interesting, and that's what I thought would be an awesome thing. So a like and dislike for every prop will be available on here. Every time somebody drops a like, that'll add to the like column, and you'll be able to come in here and see how many likes and dislikes players have. You know what I'm saying? And that'll give y'all a little idea of what other people are playing, because I know a lot of people like to get ideas of what other people are actually playing. Regardless of what the tool says, some people just want to get validated by other people playing that bet as well. So that is exactly what will be available here. 100% that'll be available by the time football comes, but that might be even sooner. But that is something that will be added to Props Made Easy. That is an addition that is coming. So I wanted to let y'all know that. I'm excited about that. I think that'll be really cool to be able to like and dislike players, and then really come in here and be able to see. Because we have, what, 2,500 people at Props Made Easy. So you'll be able to really see the best spots for likes and dislikes, be able to sort and like immediately have the top liked players at the top of the list. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's going to be really cool. I think that'll be interesting. So, recap. For total bases, we're going to rock with Will Benson today, over 0.5, and then we're going the over on the earned runs allowed. Where is he? I'm overlooking it. Let me see. Then we're going the over earned runs allowed on Priester at 2.5. We believe he's going to give up about 3 in this start today or more. So over on Quinn Priester's earned runs allowed. And then the first inning runs tool, we have the over on the Reds and Brewers. That's the new top favorite, which makes a ton of sense. Love this game. Love both sides of this game. It's a fantastic spot. So that is the new favorite. Like I said, give the first inning runs tool about till lunch or so. You know, let all the data come in. As you can see, from the point when we talked about it before and we came back, now more data has came in. Little bits of data have come in, and the Reds and Brewers becomes the top with that new data, and which makes a ton of sense as well. So let it kind of load in completely. Wait till lunch to be safe, probably the best bet, and then go from there. So yeah, over on Reds and Brewers is the best first inning runs tool play. For CSGO, over on minimal for River Plate, maps 1 and 2 kills, and then under on reversives headshots at 19. WNBA, we don't have any, and soccer, we don't really have anything. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Again, we're going to have a like and dislike option coming to Props Made Easy. That'll be awesome. We have NFL coming not too long from now. Super excited about that. Another interesting tidbit. We have a simulation program that we're working on that will simulate games down to the play level to really give you a simulated idea over 10,000 games. So let's say we take Cincinnati and Milwaukee's game and we simulate this using algorithms and data and all that stuff. We simulate that game 10,000 times down to the play level to be able to simulate what stats are and be able to go off of that as well. So there's so many different things that we're working on at Props Made Easy to make things better. Obviously, I'm not some genius computer guy, so I'm not the one building a simulator or nothing like that. But with the data company that we're partnered with and stuff, there's amazing things that we have available that is available for us to be able to add in to Props Made Easy to just make it even better. And I think that having a simulation program that simulates a game 10,000 times, all the way down to the play level, to give you a projected stat of a player in 10,000 tries is something that is super interesting. So that will be added as well. I'm not sure how many people stayed till the very end of this video to hear about that. But yeah, that's also going to be added. Only $15 a month. Props Made Easy, baby. Let's get it. Let's get this money. Anybody interested in DFS, you already know. Greenlightdfs.com, baby. Optimals will be posted 30 minutes before the slate starts. You already know. Let's get straight to it. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Have an amazing week. Let's start this week off with a bang. Peace.